We're now going to grab the base of our chair, however low, underneath the seat. And I want to grab and pull so that we're pulling our shoulder blades down. I don't want those shoulder blades shrugged up. So I want to grab the chair, pull so those shoulder blades slide down the upper back. Feel that sternum kind of lifting up to the ceiling, and hold those, keep that grip on the chair. I want to keep the shoulder blades pressing down throughout. We're going to do neck mobility now. I don't want the shoulders shrugging up as we do our neck. And we're going to start with checking our blind spots. So nice inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth as we slowly look over our right shoulder. Squeeze into it lightly. Inhale as we come back to the center. Exhale as we look over our left shoulder. And I'm really trying to reach with my chin more so than with my forehead. I don't want to turn with my forehead because I'm more likely to tilt my head as I turn. I want to reach with my chin and see how far can I get my chin to line up to the edge of that shoulder, the cliff of the shoulder. Inhale to center, exhale to look. And notice, how does this feel right, looking to the right compared to looking to the left? Does one side feel tighter, more restricted? Is one side limited? Are you able to go further on one side and not so much on the other side? Next, we're going to come back to our center and we're going to do some light tilt and lift. So just lightly letting that ear tilt towards the shoulder. This is not a heavy tilt. I don't want to try to touch my shoulder, just barely dropping down. Then the opposite ear, I'm lifting as if I'm trying to reach my ear to touch the ceiling as I exhale. Inhale brings us to center. Exhale tilts to the other side and lift. As you lift with that ear, since we have that hand gripping the bottom of the chair, as you lift with that ear, use that hand and kind of pull that shoulder down lightly so that you create just a little bit more traction in the neck. And again, I want to notice, how does this feel on the right side compared to the left side? Good. So last for the neck we'll do today is going to be shallow neck circles. Still keeping those arms pulled down. We're going to start by letting our chin drop down lightly to our chest. So lightly, I want to stay shallow with these neck rolls to make sure that that's not painful on the neck. And then as we get into it, we can slowly get a little deeper. So starting chin to chest, letting the right ear roll to the right shoulder, then letting our gaze move up to the ceiling, and then left ear to the left shoulder, and then chin back down to chest. And we're going to continue through those 4 points, and we're going to slowly smooth them out into a circle. And as you're moving through that circle, I want to make sure we're not pushing into pain, discomfort. If you got a little crepitus, if you got a little crunchy sound, it's okay to kind of move into that as long as it is not painful. If it's crackly, I want to imagine we're kind of going in and decrackling the neck. And slowly working a little deeper and a little deeper as long as it is not painful. Once we get a good 5 to 10 in one direction, we're going to switch directions. As we switch directions, I want to start shallow again. Just because we work that circle in one direction doesn't mean it's going to be pain-free going the opposite way. So I want to start shallow for the first few and then slowly get a little deeper as it feels comfortable. And this one again, notice the difference. How does it feel moving in this circle going in one direction than it did in the other direction? Was one direction a little bit more tighter, more noisy? Did the neck complain a little bit more? Is it easier in the other direction? Good.